Imagine juggling 10 tabs in Google Sheets. Hard to keep things organized, right? Sheet Navi lets you manage tabs, sort, rename, and more from one hub. Multi-level dependent dropdowns used to mean hours of complex logic. Not anymore. I'll show you how to build them in minutes. What if your form entries sorted themselves automatically the moment you finished entering data? Set it up once. It just works. Hate VLOOKUP? HLOOKUP? XLOOKUP? Same. That's exactly why MultiLookup exists. So easy, every other lookup becomes irrelevant. Now for the hero feature, Sheet Navi.
Navi Navigation Hub. So all you have to do is go here, export navigation. What it'll do is it'll generate a sheet with all the tab names and a whole bunch of choices to do. So first thing first, this is all linked to the sheet. You can literally click to any one of this and go to this particular sheet. It's a straight link. And if you want to come back to the home tab, all you have to do is go to Sheet Navi, back to the hub. It'll put you back to the Sheet Navi hub. So that is the first thing. Second thing, if you see the order, it has A, Apple, Batman, Caterpillar, and so on. If you want to change the order here, all you have to do is type 1 and then let's say 6 here and then press the check here. That's all you have to do. It'll sort out automatically and then yeah, it's done. If you see MA is first, Apple is last. That's the first one. If you see the color of the tab is mentioned here, I could make the color different here. Let's say I want to make MA blue, Caterpillar blue, Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V work as a normal cell. So I'm going to press this one, so that will synchronize the colors. So MA will be blue and Caterpillar is blue and this is blue. So change is implemented. Done. Now let's say I want to rename. That's the third function here. So I want to say Amy to Emily and Batman to Bat. And let's say Caterpillar to Cat. And Dana, let's say Granny. And let's say Apple to App. So if I press rename, that'll rename all the sheets and then also update all the names and so on here. Yeah, pretty cool, right? One more thing, you can add a new sheet if you want. Let's say I want to call this test. So that'll add a new sheet, test, which is a blank sheet. Or if you want to, a new sheet is added. And if you want to delete that one, you just click that one and press it and it will delete. But you can also make a clone of an existing sheet. Let's say I want to make a clone of Emily. So Emily currently has this data. So I'll just delete this too. So this is the current Emily data. Let's say I want to make a copy of this Emily. You can say I want to make a clone of Emily and I want to call that Eva. There's that one. It will create a clone of Emily and call that Eva. So you see Eva is same as Emily and Eva is placed at the last. Now I could bring this next to Emily by pressing it to 1. So that will bring Emily and Eva at the same location, which is basically 1 and 1. Yeah. But let's delete Eva for now. So I'll just press delete. That'll remove Eva. So back to the original setup. Basically, you could manipulate the sheets however you want. Also, you could see which one to show, which one to hide. Let's say I want to hide a cat, and then press this one. That will hide the cat. So there's no cat shown here anymore. But I want to show it. So I just bring it back. So that will bring the cat back. Let's say I want to protect a sheet. Let's say I want to protect Bat. So I click here Bat and then protect, and that is all I have to do. So now Bat is protected, as you can see here. But I don't really want to protect my use, so I'll remove that. This is copy data. Basically, you could take data from one sheet and copy onto another sheet. That will overwrite the existing data there. It will not create a new sheet. So that is what this is. So let's say Emily has this and Batman has this, also Bat has this. So let's say I want to copy from Emily to Bat. I'll just select this one and press this. This is very helpful if you have a template and you want to copy to multiple sheets. This will be very helpful for that. So now if you go to Emily and to Bat, both have the same data. That's a handy one. The last one is sheet ordered. So let's say I want to audit Emily, Cat, and Granny sheets. You select whatever you want to audit and press the checkbox on top. You will see a whole bunch of data on the column AA, which shows any external links, how many formulas you have, and so on. Again, this is all cell based, so you can delete it, you can edit it, you can do whatever you want to do at any point of time. You can delete this entire sheet and then make it again from scratch. If in Sheet Expert Navigation, it will repopulate it at any point of time. So this comes very handy. It's not linked to a particular sheet. You could do this for any number of sheets at any point of time. You will become a hero in sheet navigations.
Second feature, multi-level dependent dropdowns. Let's get into it.
Table which has each of the dependent multi dropdowns. Once all the table is selected, we go to Sheet Navi, we go to multi-level dropdown. Now it asks for the cell where the first level is going to come in. I want to place in A1, and then second level I want to place in B1, and the third level I want to place in C1. I literally type the cell I want to place it in and D1 for the last one, and that's it. That's all I have to do. So now if you see here, I have option Toyota, Tesla and Ford. So I go here, I can choose one of these two. Let's say I want to take Tesla. So in Tesla I have 4, I have Model 3 or Model Y. I can choose one of these two, let's say Model 3. So Tesla Model 3, I have performance or standard. Let me choose performance. So Tesla Model 3 performance, this only a all-wheel drive. So yeah, that's the only thing. That's one example. Let's take another one. Let's say I want to do Ford. Let me take Ford. So Ford has these 4. So it is Mustang or F150. Again, it's all mock data. Don't quote me on this. So Ford Mustang has EcoBoost and GT. Let's say I go for EcoBoost, and that will be only rear wheel drive. So yep, give it a minute. Yep, that's only rear wheel drive.
Next, magic AutoSort. Even Hogwarts can't compete with this.
All the data except the header, and then go to Sheet Navi, AutoSort. I want this to be sorted by column C, which is sales. So I press C, and I want this to be in descending order. So it's not ascending, so I click no. I could sort it by age, but in this case no, so I'll just leave it blank, secondary sort. And I want this trigger to happen every time column A, B and C are done. So all the 3 has to be entered. And that's it. So it will be processing, and then it will sort out. So if you see, that's already sorted out. Now if I add, let's say a new one, let's say Patrick 25, and then let's say he has if you see, nothing has triggered so far. If I'm going to enter, let's say 3555, it will automatically be placed on the top, and then it's ready for the next entry. So now I can enter Kieran, and Karen, let's say 27, and he has done 3600. It's automatically going to go on the top and ready for the next entry.
Now for the one that changes everything, MultiLookup. Every other lookup, officially retired.
No more VLOOKUP, no more that nonsense. So all you have to do is equal to MultiLookup. The first thing you have to select is the result matrix. So in this case, the data is here. So I've selected the result matrix properly. It has to be the full data. And the first thing it asks for is the search vector 1. So in this case, I want to, let's say I want to use all these 4 criteria. So engineering is here, but I don't want to select everything. I'll just select 2. And then I want to match this with this one. The second one is labor and so on, so I don't want to match everything, so I'll just select a few items here. Again, randomly, just the row has to be correct, a few cells you select, and then this is the matching one. And then you go to the phase, in this case I'm going to select 3 here. Again, I'm not selecting everything, and I want to choose for planning, and I'm going to here select everything and go for alpha. So if you see, in any case, if you have such a haphazard selection, the formula shouldn't work, right? Now if I close this and press enter, you will see it has worked. Now this is not a random code. What it does is it replaces the code that you've done with a native format. So that changes. If you have a single row, it will have a different formula. If you have a single column, it will be a different formula. If you have one column, one row, it will be a different formula, and so on. And if you want to alter this, you can always click and see what was the original SheetKitty formula. You can copy this and do it again and again and again and again.